It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. Hope you're all ready for this one under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, but all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Bennett working from the gun. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7 and a first down.
Bennett fakes a handoff. Now to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
Looking to throw here, Bennett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Bennett. Over the middle, hooks up with the tight end Bowers. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Bennett looking to throw. That's to Bowers once again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Bennett will look to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Bennett now to throw. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Our home team, nothing. Youngway Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy. Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
Now that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
18 yards there, down 2 to 18, and a first down.
Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they'll probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jahan Dotson
From 3 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength. And now, before we get to the extra point, remember, all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a hit and a loose loose football.
And it looks like the defense.
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Point after here coming up. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Bennett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Bennett. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll look to throw again.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Bennett here out of the shotgun.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Mecole Hardman.
A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time a 6-play drive. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now the ball comes loose, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
A fumble on the play.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The visitors' offense and their star running back Nick Chubb getting set to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
This is 2nd and 8. Bennett now.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
3rd and 5. To throw is Bennett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Chubb will get the call, running left. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
On that last carry, he just passed LaDainian Tomlinson, Charles, on the all-time NFL rushing list.
And congratulations to him, and I'm sure LT would probably applaud him as well. But he'd also ask him, as well as you can.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. That one complete to McConkey.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Escaping the pressure right. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. In motion right is Robinson.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Off play action, here's Bennett.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Back to throw, Bennett. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
They'll throw again with Bennett. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Bennett working from the gun.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Here's second and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Looking to throw here. Bennett finding Pickens for another catch.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
Bennett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Fourth down. Here's Bennett.
Buying time to his left, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A big-time sack there on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. Fourth down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. Still on his feet.
And finally marked down at the 23. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on fourth down. The first three, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. First and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
And Bennett will look to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Second down and 3. Bennett now to throw.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Bennett now off play action. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Sticking to the aerial attack, here's Bennett.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Bennett, one final shot before the half.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Stetson Bennett
as time expires in the first half. And his guys are going to take the lead. So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see,
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
He'll get this to Ward. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 13.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
They'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the
2nd and 6.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. They shakes him off.
And he is caught.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He finds Robinson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Bennett now.
He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Chubb on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett.
He fights him off.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Bennett looking to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's Bennett going to have another throw here.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. He'll look to throw.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And running with power here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart in points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. This is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Bennett.
And this is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bennett.
Dancing to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on here to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there. 41 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away.
Well, now how about this return?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Bennett now to throw.
It's caught by Jackson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw, Bennett.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
They'll throw again with Bennett.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
George Pickens.
From 21 yards away. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. On now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. 31 yards on the punt there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And Bennett will look to throw.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he stopped immediately there.
3rd down and 1. Bennett here out of the shotgun.
Keeps himself upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Jahan Dotson getting set for this next drive.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now this series could very well determine our outcome.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 2nd and 5. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Complete, it's Dotson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Going right back to Dotson.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And they'll have it in the red red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's back to throw. This is caught. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error.
Still
Stay
second
alert,
down.
don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
2nd down, goal to go.
They'll look to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. This is 1st and 10. Now Bennett. Jackson with a catch.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Bennett.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 22. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Barkley again.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30.